likely the biggest game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi's Stadium for Super Bowl 60. One game to decide it all. It's the AFC champion New England Patriots and the champions of the NFC, the Los Angeles Rams. Wherever you are, welcome to America's great sports day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Super Bowl Sunday, 195 different countries know all about it. They're watching, Greg, and for the players, this moment. They've built so much, and now it's here. A chance to take the field in the biggest football game of them all.
Yeah, and what do we hear? Every team leading up to the Super Bowl. For the players that have been here before, there's such an advantage. You know what to expect. You know what pregame feels like. You know how to handle the emotions leading up to it. But for the new players, the new coaches, no matter how much you tell them, there's still an element of uncertainty that really doesn't hit you until that ball is kicked off. So who handles it better? Who's more prepared for this stage? We're a couple minutes from finding out, and man, I think we are in for a great game.
The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56. The #1 overall pick all the way back in 2009.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
To the left side and taken in by Smith. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
It's a gain of 3.
There's two big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike, is the first one, how do they operate on 3rd down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here, the ability to be on time and accurate through contact. That's what separates the good ones from the rest, and that was a big-time throw right there.
Los Angeles.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Stafford out quick to Adams. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. Is going to set up 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Atwell sent in motion here. On the ground, this is Williams. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. keep him in the pocket, keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On fourth down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious. But what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense, and when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat.
Just a yard on first down. Here's 2nd and 9. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Thrown out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Well, maybe he's counting a little bit, Mike, on this defense being in pass mode, and maybe you can catch him off guard with the run call. In this case, the defense was ready for all of it. They hold them to no gain. They're going to have to bring out the punt team.
On 4th down, Bryce Beringer out to punt for New England. Xavier Smith deep to return. This will be returned from just beyond midfield, and it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. The Rams offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points in this contest, and they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll go with Williams. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Caleb on Chason on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Stafford. That's complete to Smith. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
His kick is good. And the Rams are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Patriots nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Patriots offense are now ready to get going on their 2nd possession. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this defense, they have come to play here. They're starting this game physical, flying to the ball. They are defending every blade of grass, and they're letting these guys know early on, if you come in our area, you better be ready to play through contact.
May to throw on second down. This one intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Ford. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And we've seen this throughout the entire game, Mike. These receivers are having a hard time uncovering against this secondary. You force a quarterback to throw into a lot of tightly contested windows, it's going to end up in the wrong hands.
The Rams offense ready for this next possession. They'll start really in field goal territory already, but they're looking for more. Offense got it 1st and 10. Now Stafford. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 6. Man in motion is Smith. On the carry, it's Williams. Had to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
3rd and 7. A shotgun snap to Stafford. A quick slant, and here's Adams. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
He's made his presence felt throughout this opening quarter. They better figure out a way to slow him down defensively. Otherwise, he's in store for a monster game.
Now it's Williams. Not much happening there, just a short game.
The tackle by Christian Gonzalez. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 11-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. To throw is Stafford. To the outside, it's brought in by Adams. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
For the field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60, the Rams out to the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Of 23 yards.
First catch of the game for
That's
Diggs,
another
and it's a
Patriots
first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Demario Douglas, the intended target. It's 2nd down. On the handoff, Henderson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
That one taken in by Douglas. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there, but that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
And he's into the end zone. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats move out in front by a point. It's 7-6.
Rams 6.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, here comes Corum. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Rams offense ready to take over once again. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Second down, it's Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target, no catch, and now 4th down.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
That's good.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
May now on 1st and 10. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot without question. Something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 1. On play action, here's May. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
We're not real accustomed to seeing these sort of plays out of this guy. He's more of the dirty work, kind of behind-the-scenes role player, but tell you what, he keeps coming through for this offense, and he's going to find himself with a couple more touches.
Throw again is May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
He'll try to run for it with Henderson. 1st down and more inside the 15. And he will score. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. That his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Rodriguez now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Patriots will take a 14-6 lead.
Rams 6.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, here comes Corum. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Rams offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Jack Gibbons on the stop. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
A gain of 7.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
On the give, it's Williams. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, Stafford. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They put Adams in motion. Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Here's Ethan Evans now, as he is on to punt for the Rams. Fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's May. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius. Unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, May. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Try the right side with Henderson. Inside the 40. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, New England. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his 3rd touchdown of the night. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. The extra point now for Borregales. He gets it to go, and the Pats extend it to a 21-6 advantage.
Rams 6.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, here comes Corum. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. Stafford now on 1st down.
Stafford's pass complete to Devontae Adams. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 4. From the gun, here's Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Again, it's Stafford. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the 3rd and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
Here's their punter now, as he'll come on to punt this one away. On the return is Jones. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. On 1st and 10, here's May. Digs on the reception. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's May. In trouble, and down he goes.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they're going to play it safe with a run. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Here's Bryce Behringer now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time.
Fair catch, signaled for and taken. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down.
It's a pickup.
So, 2 quarters down here in Santa Clara, the Super Bowl 60 halftime. Straight ahead with Scott Hansen.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. He's inside the 40. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. A big one there to start the second half. A gain of 57 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw is May. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Rodriguez now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Patriots will extend this third quarter lead.
Patriots 28, Rams 6.
So following the touchdown, Rodriguez is back to send this one away. On the return, here comes Corum. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Rams offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. From the 25, they'll go to work, 1st and 10. They'll run it with Williams. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. This one could be sniffed out. blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
From the gun on third down, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
And it was really the lack of production on first and second down that put them in this hole to begin with, Mike. So I think going forward, more execution on early downs, more efficiency. Don't wait till third down to convert for a new set of downs. Be aggressive on those first and seconds and take the fight to the defense.
Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Patriots offense and Stephon Diggs heading back out on the field. Here's May to throw it on first down. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. To throw now, May. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And he's going to be taken down right out midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
That's complete to Diggs. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
Has completed to Douglas. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Third down.
Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
May to throw on 2nd down. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
He'll try to run for it.
Great reaction done by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
So on fourth down, on comes the rookie, Andres Borregales, for the Patriots field goal. This will be a 48-yard attempt. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Pats will extend their lead.
Rams 6.
After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Rams offense back onto the field for their next possession. Now it's a bootleg with Stafford. Right side, complete to Nakua. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
At the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's second down and 9. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
This throw right side is caught by Adams. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Rams first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Stafford to throw again. He'll drop this down to Williams. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 7. The motion man is Nakua. To the air again, Stafford. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
The motion man is Nakua. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
First down, Los Angeles.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
Throwing again is Stafford. Going right back to Nakua, complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Gain of 15.
That's catch 3. Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the 4th from Santa Clara after this. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And he will get into the end zone. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown, Rams. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Rams are able to cut into the deficit.
13.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's May. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. He's still on his feet, and he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The extra point now for Borregales. His kick is good, and the Pats will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
13.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, here comes Corum. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Rams offense headed back to take over once more. Stafford now on 1st down. Short throw pulled in by Parkinson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 36-yard line.
2nd and inches. A give, and here comes Williams. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
2 yards on the play. 1st down, Rams.
To throw is Stafford. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Here's Stafford now on second down. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Man in motion is Smith. Play action now for Stafford. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Chason. He gets into drop in. It's a loss of 8.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the gun, Stafford. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
And it brings up third down.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He's got his man. It's Smith. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, L.A.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Atwell sent in motion here. Stafford now on second down. It is brought in the end zone. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown Rams. That his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. Now, the extra point.
For the extra point.
He knocks it through. And the Rams are able to edge a bit closer. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
The Patriots offense and Stephon Diggs heading back out on the field. Well, the goal here is to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand as they get it back on offense for 1st and 10. Douglas in motion. Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Again, it's Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Mike, I have to be honest, when offenses come up with run play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
On 3rd and long, here's May. That's taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Two minutes remain in Super Bowl 60. We're back to write a finish to the season after this. Patriots ready for the punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Rams offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The motion man is Nakua. On 1st down, it's Stafford. This one taken in by Parkinson. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Rams.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. They'll get it with still a minute 20 left to go in the game.
It's 2nd and inches at the 50-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll go with Williams. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Rams 1st down.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Complete to number
11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Rams first down.
Los Angeles.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Right side, complete to Nakua. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
First down.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. A shotgun snap to Stafford. This is intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And the Patriots are going to take over here at their own 22.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. And this one really all over but the shouting. One timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. And there it is. The new record holder for most Super Bowl wins is the New England Patriots, champions for the 7th time. So this, a well-deserved celebration down on the field. You know, Greg, it wasn't totally mistake-free, but about as solid a performance as you could hope to have on the big stage in the big game.
And to think about all the people that had their hand in this, Mike, of course we see on the field the players, their ability to perform at such a high level goes without say, but then you think of the group around them, the coaching staff, their ability to game plan, and then the front office and the GM who put this roster together. Those are the efforts of a lot of people that went into this Super Bowl victory.
So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. For our